What's up, guys? How many of you remember these type of phones? Or the Master BlackBerry. My favorite one of all, the Nokia 8220 or 10 or something like that. This was used to be my favorite. But the reason I'm showing you this is because this is the things that used to be hype, used to be great. Everybody was bragging about them and they thought they're on the top of the food chain. And guess what? And overnight, everything was gone. The reason I'm making this video today is because I want to plant the seed in your head. And here's what happened. About a couple days ago, I met a friend of mine that actually run a landscaping business. I didn't know he was in that type of business. And he just sold 5,000 account because his business was not making enough profit. I think he was making somewhere around like $1,000 to $1,500 profit after payrolls, expenses, and everything. And interesting enough, at that point, it hit me. You know how a lot of marketing agencies back in the days, they still do nowadays, if you're looking to build a website, what they do, they normally charge you $4 or $5 grand, and then they outsource the job to a third-party firm in India or Ukraine, and then get it done for a few $100. But guess what? They rack up the difference to themselves, they show you the product, and it's done deal. But for a situation like this, landscaping business, and I want you to think of it this way: landscaping business, handyman businesses, plumber, electricians, cleaning services specifically. Most of these guys, they want to do everything in-house. And the problem with that, it does come with a lot of overhead costs. And especially if a job is certain distance far away from you, it makes the time it takes for your staff to get there and then drive back, get the job done. There's not that many hours left in the day. And when I actually had a conversation with this gentleman that had a 5,000 account that unfortunately he sold them out, my idea was for him was like, well, with the current landscape and how with technology marketplaces, especially with a company like ChoreRelief, right? We're building a marketplace with 10,000 contractors and growing. Would it be so much convenient for this guy that as a business, if you find a job that you land with a client that is a certain further distance that's going to require more time, more resources to get it done for probably nominal pay, wouldn't it be great if you actually use marketplaces like ChoreRelief to outsource these services? So, or if you actually people that are just sitting, working from home, hustlers driven, want to build a business but don't have the right capital to build, buy trucks, get landscaping machines, or get like tools for handiworks or snow removal. Here's what I want to share with you. We have built the resources of a bunch of small businesses and contractors in our ecosystem. These guys have the resources, they have the trucks, they have the tools, they have this experience, they scattered all over the city. We're probably focusing in Chicago, but we plan to grow in other states. But if you are a small business within this category and have these jobs that are inconvenience for your staff, where you can't have one of your employees to get checked to it, check the app, use it, outsource these repairs. And the cool thing about the ChoreRelief itself is it's a marketplace. We don't tell you what to pay. I don't think any marketplace should tell the buyer and the seller. We should let the buyer and the seller actually come up to an agreement. So the way it works is simple. You post a job in less than a minute, and then you get bids and counter offers immediately. You actually name the price. That's the cool thing about it. And you get interested contractors that service that specific area that you can get to or your staff can get to. Or if you're starting up from building your own business and don't want to even bring any full-time employees or contractors, you can use the contractors we have in our ecosystem to fulfill those orders. And the cool thing, here's the thing, you can find those accounts. You can, I don't care what you charge that client, $50, $100, $300, $1,000 per job, whatever that might be. And then take that offer, take that job, see what convenience fee you want to keep to yourself, and post that job in ChoreRelief. Let one of the contractors vet it, verify it in ChoreRelief ecosystem, do it on your behalf. The cool thing about it is the app is an end-to-end solution where you will be able to see the work from the moment it starts all the way to the moment it finished. And then once the job is done, the contractors will send you a picture of the completed work. So you have an invoice, you have a picture of the completed work, and at that point, all you have to do is rate your experience with that contractors and approve the invoice. And we'll take care of the payment processing for you. And the app also track all of your spending. So you have an easy access to all of your spending, whether you need to file your tax at the end of the year as a small business. But I want you to think of this as a partner to your business already, right? You have employees, you're limited to how much can you do, right? You can only do how many hours you have in a day. But with our resources, you can focus more on sales, and we'll help you scale your team and business as you see fit. So that's my idea for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to check out the ChoreRelief. Let me know what you think, and swipe up or down. The link should be somewhere in the screen to check out the app. It's fairly simple, fairly easy, and it's free. There's no convenience fee to you pay for using it. You simply pay with the price you agreed between you and the contractors. And that's it, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. Until then, take care.